Hey guys, I've been watching the news the last couple of days, and there's this thing playing out on Waiheke Island. Um, Protesters are protesting against the marina there, and are clashing with security guards. And I thought I'd take a moment to to voice a few of the thoughts I had around that. As a boatie, you might think, I really support marinas, and they're an important part of the boating industry and progress in that. Actually, I don't. I think marinas are not all, but often they are a tool that rich people use to commandeer a bay. They put their marina there, and only a wealthy handful of people can use that, can afford those marina berths, and then they charge a fortune, they make money, and then they go away, and then the people can use that bay, and all the public can't use that bay anymore. And I actually think that's really unfortunate. So I really fully support the people protesting against that marina. It's their little island. If they don't want it there, that's fair enough. And I don't think rich people should be able to buy their way into everything. I mean, rich people in New Zealand haggle over the views and the proximity to sea, and that's fine, they're allowed. But they shouldn't own the sea. The sea's for everyone. And I fully support the freedom that is there and enables and that we all have access to, and any erosion of that access, I think, is a really sad thing. That I don't, I know that the details are a rare species of penguin and stuff, and that's great in that too. But my thought is around the exclusivity of the area, and the reduction of the access to everyday people, which it should really belong to. Now, that's my thoughts. I'm reminded of at Westhaven in Auckland a few years ago. I watched the most interesting incident play out. There was this old launch at St Mary's Bay, I believe, is the bay. And if you walk around Westhaven, there's still a little bay there that's not got marina berths in it. And that bay surely is a bay of the people. I mean, it doesn't belong to Westhaven, it doesn't belong to the council. And this old guy anchored a really old launch in there and was obviously living on it. And all power to him. Why not? And started hanging his washing out. And you could see, I was driving past every day, you could almost feel the tension. I think it was in the paper. And, because Westhaven didn't want him there. And they didn't want people thinking that they could anchor there. I mean, and they could live there, and, people were paying all these thousands of dollars for this. So you watched it play out, but in actual fact, I don't think they had a legal right to do anything about it, because the sea is for everyone. You're allowed to anchor your boat. You're allowed to live on your boat. There's a whole lot of rules around affluent and that, which I can completely understand. You don't want people putting their stuff into the sea, but you don't want that on land either. That's too common sense to even be part of the equation. You can't put your stuff in the sea, although ironically enough, the council do, don't they, in a bigger scale. But that's that thing again, you steal a little bit, they put you in jail, you steal a lot, and they make you a king, and that, anyway, that's a whole other thing. But anyway, I watched this play out, and in the end, the way the council dealt with it, they put a sign up saying no anchoring because there's a cable. And I thought, I wonder if there is a cable. That's just what they've done, and they've won, and then the guy got moved on and that, and I was like, oh yeah, but it's one of the most sheltered little bays in Auckland. I mean, it'd be wonderful to be able to anchor there, and why shouldn't you be able to anchor there? But there's a marina there, and it's exclusive. It's not for everyone anymore. But it's still the sea. So that's my opinion on the marina at Waiheke, and it's probably a popular opinion, or it's not. I don't really care. It's how I feel about it. I mean, I anchored there not that long ago on Vanora and stayed the night in that little bay and thought it was great, before I motored up to Maharangi last year, and I've anchored there a few times. And there's a pontoon that you can use and a boat ramp, but I guess you won't be able to use that anymore. And that whole bay, which was one of the best bays in Waiheke, you won't be able to walk along that beach. You won't be able to do this and that. And then the marina guy, I mean, they'll make money, and they all got big smiley face and nice teeth and that, but they'll just make their money and move on. And then they'll move on to the next one and the next one and the next one. And yeah, it's not right. And you people protesting on Waiheke, you guys are heroes. You really, really are heroes to me, and I really, really wish you well. And I hope politicians do listen to you. It's getting harder. Politicians, it's all about money, makes you want to puke. But, it's, it'd be nice if people won, and that things are won for the majority and not for the rich. Because that's really how it should be. And you guys in government are, you got elected by the people. I hope you do right by the people. This is a very small contribution towards that. I'm a family man, I've got a busy life, and I'd love to come over and help. But it's not fair on my family. Maybe that's an excuse. It doesn't feel like one. Just regarding the boat, I've put an outboard bracket on the back of it, and I've got an 8-horse Honda 4-stroke long shaft. I've also, funnily enough, bought an 8-horse Yamaha. I won the Yamaha auction, but it was in Napier, and then I rang Toll, and they said what I had to do to get it packaged to deliver it, which was just, a whole box around it. I was like, oh, the poor bugger I bought off. That doesn't seem really fair. So I just contacted him and said, hey, look, mate, can we leave it? But then he said he's got a mate coming up to Auckland, and in the meantime, I bought this Honda, so I'll honour both, and then it'll be interesting to see what your thoughts are. Should I go the 4-stroke or the 2-stroke? In my experience, I've found 2-strokes are a little bit more reliable in the starting. But I know 4-strokes use less gas and they're a bit more green. So I think I'm going to try both. And also I'll get the diesel going as well at some point. But I'll just do that in a more casual way. And I will still retain the outboard even when I've got the diesel. Anyway, this has been a bit of a rant. Hope it hasn't offended you too much. You're welcome to voice your opinions. If you're on Waiheke again, well done. And I hope you win. I hope you win for all of us. Thank you.